Hi, it's Teresa, and this is my first video blog or vlog that I'm doing for the 537 class. And my blog is on, I went to the conference, the media conference at UCI on Thursday, and see, here it is, Networks and Enclaves, and this was sponsored by the University of California Humanities Research Institute. Co-sponsored by Coventry University in the UK. And the first speaker, which is this vlog is about the first speaker, was Gary Hall. Gary Hall came all the way from England through snow and ice and whatever else to talk about the free or libre university. He was really for the open university, that the university should be tuition free and open through the internet, through Web 2.0. He felt there was no reason to have a closed university. Um, and he said it is one way not to lose humanities content. We could keep teaching humanities online, teaching people how to think by using sites like Ning or being like MIT and just offering the coursework as an open university. Because all the funds, he said, right now, if you're in the humanities, your funding is limited. The only way you get funding is if you're one of the STEM researchers or STEM studies, and that doesn't mean stem cells, that means science, technology, engineering, and math. So he liked Derrida's idea of a unconditional university without grades, just you take the course, you improve yourself, like Maslow's self-actualization or Jung's self-realization. So uh, he suggests making it open and accessible with project participation, research, access to libraries, all of it in the fluid university. He wrote a book with a similar title. I don't have it on hand, but all of it would be open. And he says the problem is before they've tried to do e-learning uh, through teaching humanities through e-learning and distance education, and it failed because they tried to start it from the ground up. They tried to create their own network, their own hardware, their own software, also they could stay in control of it. But the problem was by the time everyone figured everything out, it was already too late, the class was over, and people didn't come back. So he says there's no reason to start from the ground and work your way up. The platforms are already out there to teach. And again, he mentioned Ning, and he mentioned the MIT Open University. He says it's just a matter of letting go of that control and the need to grade and just the need to collect tuition for something. So, so control was the issue. He also said online there are lots of places that are doing the Open University, keeping things open, like Mendeley, Mendeley, was like an iTunes for research papers. He also mentioned EduFactory as a website that had course content. The University of the Poor, another website. And he said Sir Learn-a-Lot's knowledge blog. That's Sir and Learn-a-Lot. And Learn-a-Lot's knowledge blog, he says, has the 50 best open coursework sites, so you can access that. He says it mimics distributed collaborative work. But it changes the ethos between the teacher and the student. It breaks down that hierarchy, which again is a matter of control and why they have problems with it. The second biggest thing is that Gary Hall, he hated the idea of author ownership. He thought it was absurd for an author to claim text as property. And he put up a PowerPoint slide. I don't know who the quote was from, but I wrote down that the subject, here's a quote, the subject is just a flow of unstable molecules leaving unstable traces. And the modern author is not a sole proprietor. And it reminds me of very postmodern thought that the death of the author with Roland Barthes, and that he thought it was just we had to give up that feeling that we needed to cling onto it, that the culture wrote the text. The text did not come from the author. The alphabet has been here long before. But whatever your opinion is on that, he felt that that trying to have such tight control led to piracy. And he had another site called Pirate University by Adrian Johns, who said it is not immoral acts of piracy, but the name suggests a more classical sense of the word pirate. And he went through the etymology, and he said that a pirate is one who tests, or a pirate is one who makes attempts. It's not a pirate doing illegal action. And he suggested arg.org. That's arg.org. AAAARG.org. And finally, you put up the Double I Net in Australia, which is a platform that was sued by the companies for copyright infringement, but they won the suit against them, say they were not supporting copyright infringement, they were just providing the platform, and they were not responsible for protecting copyright holders' rights. That was the copyright holder's job. And he ended with a quote by Goethe from Faust saying, "War, trade, and piracy allow as three in one, no separation." Say that again. War, trade, and piracy allow as three in one, no separation. And that's it for our first vlog. It'll be just over 6 minutes. Thank you very much, and see you on the next blog, or vlog.